Weep, Grana, Weeping, Bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel we're going to be taking a look at the Newage take on the Constructicons. Now I have my grubby little mitts on the engineer, who is Berith, and Longhaul aka Paimon. So this is their take on Longhaul and Hook. This is the final set before we get onto the big dude himself and we look at the combined version. So let's check a look and see what's going down. As we always do on this channel, let's check a look at the box. And as always with these figures, these amazing pieces of art that we just have on the front cover, absolutely awesome. Really does take me back to those kind of G1 drawings. If you've got the history of Transformers, that book, very similar to the kind of drawings that we get in there. It's unfortunate I can't read all of the writing on here. I guess I could get like a Google translator to look at it, but I don't know. But both Longhaul and Hook looking fantastic here. Longhaul, just for your information, my favourite one of the Constructicons. I always think that he looks the best out of all of them. Hook looking pretty good here. We can see him with his super shiny shades, looking awesome, and the design of the actual alt mode itself. On the back here, we have just Longhaul with his Energon cubes, and then we have Hook sitting down just taking a break, really. Longhaul asking Hook, why the hell aren't you doing any work? Warning, don't eat your children because they have small parts. And then on the bottom we can also see Longhaul as well, and then on the side we see the fully combined version with Longhaul. On the back we have the fully combined version with Hook. Hook, where's the Hook? This dude also comes with destructions, and the destructions for this one are pretty good. All of these are pretty simplistic transforms, which is good. They do the job and they look good in the alt mode and the bot mode, and hopefully they will look good in the final combined mode. First we check the box, now we check the bots inside, and now we can see the actual bots themselves, and don't they look cool? I really like them. I think I said before in my last video that I did for this that these Newage versions really take me back and remind me of the Transformers Micro Machines, the Micromasters. There's just something about them that really reminds me of that. But these look absolutely fantastic. These two, probably out of all of them, probably my favourite looking ones. Hook looks absolutely fantastic. Purple windows here. Purple and green together, absolutely fantastic. Metal Hook here, his Hook is super shiny and is actually metal as well. Nice kind of silver hubcaps here, just pins really put in for the wheels. More molded detailing on Hook, if I'm honest, than we have with a lot of the other bots. Usually with a lot of them they've been quite smooth, but this one has a lot of molded detailing on it that's very nice. It rolls. My boot is a little bit slippy, but it does roll very well. The bottom you can just see is quite clean. You can just see where all the transformation happens. Nothing too complicated. Articulation on this, we get some hook movement, so move the hook, pretty cool. Extendo arm on the Hook as well, that's pretty cool. And this is weird, you do get articulation on this section, but to do that you're gonna have to move this section up and then you can articulate it round, and then you have to put this piece down, and then it doesn't really move when it's down. So you do get articulation there for the Hook, but yeah, really quite nice for that one. Longhaul, you can see here what I mean by more smoother. You can see there's not a lot of kind of molded detailing really on this, on the cab. This is more closer to some of the other ones. Nice detailing on the inside here, classic looking. I mean, it is a bucket at the back, so you're not going to get too much detail in here, I guess. But you get the purple windows again. Some nice silver chromed out headlights. Black. This is lacking in paint really. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more paint here on the front. Massive big wheels. They have really gone to town on these wheels here. These look good because these have big hubcaps on the inside with some molded detailing, so that's pretty good. The underneath is pretty clean. I mean, you can see where all the transformation happens. Nothing is really hidden, but doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look nice in this format? And then it rolls. It rolls just like it should. So yeah, both of them together look absolutely fantastic. Accessories, accessories. These things have got accessories, and we get more Energon cubes. I have so many Energon cubes. At the end of this video, I will show you how many Energon cubes I have. Now, each one of these came with a load of Energon cubes, and have they fixed it? No, no. Still the same issue on every single Energon cube that we've had all the way through. They're great looking Energon cubes, but every single one has this detail in here where there's an issue with the molding on these. That's a bit of a shame, but yeah, they look great, and obviously you can stick the cubes in the back of long haul or just stack them up and create a bit of a wall like that and have them look like this. Not bad, pretty nice. It's nice to have, got plenty of them now. Time for the comparison then, and let's bring out the rest of these bots now, and we can see all of them together. And then finally Mixmaster, and we can see that this is a very, very impressive looking set together now. I absolutely love this set. I think if I could pick up a secondary set on the cheap, then I think this is the kind of thing where I would like to have, you know, the big combined version together, and then the set in all of its alt modes in front of it as a display. Really cool. Really, really cool. Putting them next to another Newage figure then for size comparison. Here is Galvatron. So we can see that Galvatron is, you know, pretty big compared to them. This is their take on Galvatron. This is Darius. And just to show this kind of size difference between this and your Earthrise or War for Cybertron figures, here's a Shattered Glass Prime. So he's way, way, way bigger. So these dudes, unfortunately, will not fit in with the rest of your collection if all you collect is mainline. Transformation time then, and let's start with long haul. The first thing we're going to do is maneuver the wheels out to the side like this. That'll then give you the clearance to kind of open this up. You can see that that's kind of stretched everything out. Then with everything stretched out, you're just going to fold down this tab, and then there's a little bit of nice engineering that goes on inside here. So you've got the leg here, untab this, but then bring this up to that section, and then you're going to tab this back into the leg, into this tab that's here. So it was in that tab, and now you're going to tab it in up there for the leg. So you've got kind of that shape. So we'll do it again on this side. Bring it up. Maneuver this section up. And then bring it down again. There we go. So you've got kind of that action. So you can see there for the legs how they're tabbed in. At this point, we'll also take the wheels back and back as well, so you've got, that's the look for the leg. Then at the top piece here, now to sort out the top piece here, you've got these sections here, but there's like a tab that goes in, so you kind of need to just pull them out backwards to make sure that you don't break that tab. So if you there we go. So you see there's a tab just in there and a tab on there that you want to make sure that you don't break. So the same with this one. Move this, but pull it back, so rotate it out of that socket and then bring it out and then bring them out, and then you can collapse this section in on itself. Push this main front bit here is on a slider, so push it back and then down into itself. Bring the heat up. There we go. And then it's just a matter of unfurl, 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 and there we have, oh, long haul. Done. We'll come back to you in a second, matey. Transformation time then on hook. Hook. Where's the hook? Okay, so then, first up, collapse this in, and then push this back together. So then you've got just the hook on the tower again. So you've got that hook just there, and then you can unfurl the bottom. This is where the feet are going to do all of the action. Move this section out, and then slide in, collapse, and collapse. Feet done. Then bring out the arms there, and then there's a little tab here, so push it back and then unfurl it out. Then this section here, rotate it around. Now, one thing I've noticed on this is that the destructions tell you to rotate it this way. So if I bring out the destructions, you'll see here, it tells you to rotate it that way. Okay? On mine doesn't rotate that way. It rotates this way. So if you are doing this for the first time, do not force it to go too far that way. I don't know if it's a construction issue. It doesn't impede the transformation. It still goes to the way that it's supposed to. I have no issues, but just be warned because the destructions tell you to go that way. And you don't go that way. You go that way. Then you're going to pull his head up. Now it gets to about here. And then you need to actually add quite a lot of force. So be very careful. I don't know how strong this is, but you do need to apply a little bit more force than you'd probably like to, if I'm honest. Then you can just close down that section, and there we have Hook. So here we have Long Haul and Hook in their fully transformed robot modes, and don't they look beautiful? Couple of gorgeous looking bots here, very, very impressed. Love the way that both of these look in this form. Still Long Haul's still my favourite. I've got a bit of a fetish for Long Haul, I think. Not sure why, but he's always been my favourite looking one. Let's check a look at him in all his glory here then. First of all, we can see that he has the amazing reflective glasses going on, so his kind of visor that's nice red and reflective. They've done a great job on that on all of these bots. As we go down, we see the purple still carries through here, and this again, just would have liked a little bit more detail in here. Maybe some silver going through this black, because it does just look like a couple of black splodges, which is a bit of a shame really. Molded detailing, very nice. Couple of pins in here that look okay actually. I like this detail in here. Classic look here for Long Haul with the reds and the purples carrying through. Everything else quite smooth finish, and the wheels look good. The back is not the best, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. He looks a little bit, if I'm honest, from the back he just looks a bit skeletal. I don't know how better to describe it, but a bit skeletal and forgotten about. But from the front, he looks super impressive. Let's look at the articulation on this dude now then, and the articulation for his head. Pretty good articulation there, and of course because of the transformation, he'll look like he's almost decapitated himself. On the side of the head, you'll go all the way around, and then you'll get a little bit here at the elbow as well, and the hands will articulate up, side, and they'll open and close as well. That's cool. Not all of the Constructicons have had these articulating hands. Some do, some don't. It's quite bizarre on why they decided to. Some do and some don't. The articulation that you get here is very, very nice as well, and you get some severe ab crunch on this dude. Legs will go all the way to the front and all the way to the back, so that's pretty good. And then you'll go all the way out to the side, and you'll get some knee bend here as well. What I find though sometimes, and so you get a little bit odd knee bend here as well. I guess this is due to the transformation. Sometimes if I take this back, no, it's holding in nicely now. What about this side? No, all works fine. So sometimes I found that the tab here is okay, but sometimes I find that when I move the leg back, this bit pops out. But it seems to be all okay now. So obviously, after pushing it in 4 or 5 times, it's now working correctly, and there's no problem with that joint. You do get some added articulation as well here, and yeah, and this everything seems to be pretty good. So he's very, very highly articulated, very, very posable figure, and just looks really, really great. Moving over to Hook. Look at this head sculpt here on Hook. Fan-dabby-dozy. Awesome. Again, I love these reflective shades that they have here. The purple chest looking great. Very smooth features as we go through. Very, very cartoon-esque. Again, something I absolutely love. As much as I love me some molded detailing, I'm also all about that smooth finish to give it that more cartoon G1 look. The feet are really cool. I do like the feet on this dude because they're just absolutely perfect. Green, fluorescent green on all of these is the best version of the Devastator green you can get. Obviously, Hook has a massive backpack, but I think it's a cool looking backpack. Articulation on this dude. Head suffers because he's kind of trapped between his own shoulders, unfortunately, and you can't get the head to go up anymore. So there's little to no articulation on the head. You get some heat up, heat down. I don't know if you can actually see that on my camera or not. You'll get some fully rotation here at the arms, and then you'll also get some twist here, and you'll get an extension just past 90 degrees on the elbow. The hands are spinning around and then also will articulate out, articulate down. They will get some ab crunch, but you don't get any ab twist. So this guy really suffers with his articulation, but when we get to the fully combined mode, you'll see why they can't do too much with his articulation around his waist. Leg to the front, leg to the back, nice. And then we also get some really nice articulation here at the foot, like this, and then down to the side. So yeah, really good articulation kind of at the top. At the bottom, sorry, the top does kind of suffer a little bit, but I have to say that when I bring the two guys out together, they do look super, super, super impressive. Of course, these dudes also come with accessories as well. So they come with this little gun, which is cool. All of the dudes do actually come with different guns. I'm not sure who's supposed to have which gun, but each one does come with a different style gun. They could have just given them all the same gun and then just be done with it. But they've done pretty well. So here's another gun as well. Very, very cool. So we can stick this in each one's hand. I know someone's going to say in the comments, that's not Longhaul's gun. Don't care. And then you can see that we can put hooks in. So yeah, some pretty nice looking gun action. But the main thing that I love about all of these is they go, they all have their trumpets to trumpet out Starscream's coronation. Awesome, awesome bronzed out trumpets. And here we have them in all of their glory with all of their trumpets. Okay, so time for the comparison, and let's start by bringing out the rest of the team. And the rest of the team here together for the first time on this channel just look absolutely incredible. I am very, very happy with how all of these dudes look together. Very, very, very nice. And just to show off really how many Energon cubes you get. So if you do want Energon cubes, this set is the set for you, because you get all of these Energon cubes. By the time you finish this set, you will have a lot of Energon. So then, just to compare him again to Darius here. So we can see that Darius stands a little bit taller than both of these Constructicons. And then finally, again, just to show you the size of these dudes versus some of your Earthrise Hasbro figures, you can see Prime absolutely towers over these dudes. So unfortunately, yeah, they're not going to fit in with your Earthrise figures. So final thoughts on these two, and would I recommend them? Hell yeah. These two are absolutely fantastic. This whole set so far has been super impressive. And make sure you tune in later today, because then we will see them combine to form Devastator. I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace.